Hi, a little quick video to describe the correct way to inflate car tires. I've just done a seasonal changeover from winter to summer, and one of my tires is a little bit flat. So before I drive the car, I want to just top it up. When I do this at home, I've got a tire inflator. I just bought it at a local DIY store. It wasn't expensive at all. These are super helpful because you can do your cars whenever you like. They also work on bicycles, basketballs, etc. And it just plugs in cable there into the car lighter, so you've always got power. And then you can see I've got it attached up into the valve on the tire. Now, quick thing about measurement units or systems. We're in Canada. I'm in Vancouver, Canada, and we're kind of stuck in limbo between the U.S. imperial system and the more global metric system. So my inflator here is values in imperial, so it's foot-pounds per square inch, PSI, which we're all familiar with, and my car, which is a Jeep Grand Cherokee, is expressed more in metric, so it's kilopascals. And so you need to know the difference between the two. Basically, if the number is low, like about 30, 40, something like that, that's going to be PSI. KPA, kilopascals, that'll be a big number, well above 200 in most cases, I would believe. So that's the difference. The other thing that most people don't know, surprisingly, is most of us are used to looking at our bike tires, right? And we look around the rim and we find the max PSI and we inflate the car tire to that. That will work. It's actually not the manufacturer's recommended method. In my car, I've got a Jeep Grand Cherokee. All cars will have a label on the inside driver's side door, and it will tell you exactly what the car tire pressure should be. It'll tell you a lot of stuff, actually. So this, I'm not going to rotate my video because I know it's going to cause a little bit of trouble, but there's a little bit of French in there too. But basically what this is saying is the max weight on the front and rear tires in kilos and pounds. Again, we're in Canada. Actually, all North American cars, I bet you all the cars that, regardless of where you are in North America, have feet and or sorry, pounds and kilos. Anyways, I'm looking for the number down here. You can see PSI, and it's foot-pounds per square inch. It's expressed in imperial. 36 for the front and the rear. So that means that you should inflate your car tire. I should inflate this car tire to 36 PSI, okay? Now, the interesting thing is that on the inside of my car, I can probably change this actually, but the setting, excuse the beeping, I can't do anything about that. That is the pressure in kilopascals for each of the four tires. So you can see I've got 248, 248, 254. All those are pretty within tolerance. That's why they're color green. And then I've got 227 on the back left. That's the one that I had the inflator connected to. I purposely brought that down a little bit low just for the purpose of this video. So I'm going to go inflate that now up to 36 PSI, which is reading on the tire inflator. Sorry, there's loud trucks. So I'll start that up. I just press the button, and what I found with this inflator, I need to go about 1.5 PSI higher than what my specification is, and that's because there's pressure built up in the hose, etc., and that all releases when I undo the valve connector. So I'll put this up not to 36, but to 37.5, and then I'll find the pressure will drop down to about 36.3-ish, and then when I unbuckle the valve hose, that'll also pull a bit of pressure into the tire as well, and that'll take it down around 36, exactly where I want it. And you can see these I'll get away, it's kind of noisy. These little inflators, they're great. So it's taking it up. It's at 36 right now. It'll take it up to to the right level. It'll take about a minute, I guess. So these work fantastic. You should, I guess, according to the books, you should be checking your tire pressure every month or something. But I think most of us don't do that. When you do it, you'll probably find you always need a bit of inflation. So good to do it. So I'm going to stop it in a bit. All right, I'll turn it off, and it'll pressure will drop back. You can see is okay, 36.7. That's fine. I'll just undo, I'll zoom out, I'll undo the valve so a little bit of air comes out. That probably took it down closer to 36. And then I'll go back into my car. Sorry, a bit jerky. And there we go, perfectly perfect, right where I want it. It's a little bit higher, 254 than I think 248 is more the perfect number, but 254 just fine. Okay, good luck.